Now, hey, I don't want to assume, but I'm pretty sure you're going to be kind of blown away what happens in this video. There's two things I want to show you in this video. Number one, so I'm driving on food delivery apps tonight here in Pittsburgh, and I need to show you a crazy trend that might be happening in your marketplace. You're going to want to see that. And then number two, a unique money-making strategy that's really exclusive to Uber Eats that you can't really do on any other platform. So let's get into it. Now, firstly, if you are new here, you're looking at these side hustles, whatever it is, rideshare, even making YouTube videos, food delivery, and more, make sure to have the best accessories for all of those hustles. Check out our Amazon storefront that is linked down below. Okay, so let's go online here. Let's check what the apps are doing. And I say apps, of course, you should be multi-apping, driving on different apps at the same time to make the most money possible. So starting bonus here, check this out on Uber Eats, $1.50 minimum surge on my next run. Now, do you notice something? I was kind of irked by this. Let me know if you feel the same way. But I mean, where I'm sitting, there's like a $5.25 icon pretty close to me. Yet Uber Eats is giving me the $1.50 bonus. So I don't know. That's just me. I feel like I'm closer to the $5.25. But yeah, do you see the same thing when you're driving here? But check it out. Our first request actually comes from down the road at a waffle factory. So $8.25 for a single mile. That is pretty good on the dollars to mile ratio. How much am I getting paid for the miles driven? But I'm telling you, when it comes to strategy, I've seen this time and time again, really year after year. Now on Uber Eats, they have dynamic bonuses. So those bonuses are going up and down, basically in real time, right? Matching supply and demand here. So just minutes later, I knew it was going to be busy here. So now my immediate bonus on my next trip is $5.25. And now I got a $15 surge bonus next to me. Pay attention to that. We're going to keep an eye on that for later, but I need to show you the next request here. So it's from just cafe, I guess. So this one, it's $14.26, 4.7 miles. And it says you'll just need to pay. So you do get these prepaid cards on really all food delivery apps. So I haven't seen much of that. That's kind of a first here for me, but it's okay. Let's take a look at it. So I wasn't really even thinking about this, but I guess this is surprise number one. Don't be too mad at me. I declined this order. I declined $14, and this is dropping me right in a hot zone. Those are areas with a ton of restaurants, aka a power strip as well. But I declined it, and I was driving during a big event. Make note of that as well. So there was a Steelers game going on. So I knew, we saw it on Uber Eats, and I was predicting this on a Grubhub that it's just going to get busier. And kind of some evidence, if you're driving, really any big event or even just a busy weekend, and you think, okay, I think it's busy, but I think it could get even busier, is the rapid succession of order requests. So I was seeing this on Uber Eats and Grubhub. So I'd get an order, I'd decline it, and then I'd get like an immediate order on either app. So that tells me I'm going to have a pretty good kind of picking and choosing of what I want to take. I don't got to get desperate and taking subpar orders here. So I got this one. Peace, love, and little donuts stacked with iron-born pizza, which is basically next door here. $23, folks, 78 cents, 3.7 miles. So that really crazy trend that we're watching here in Pittsburgh, and let us know down below in the comments if you're seeing this as well. It's on Grubhub, which I just previously called the hottest app in my opinion for single orders. So a cash flow of $23 is crazy. I mean, any order, especially a single order, of course, but over $20, it's really stellar. Now, it still has a solid dollars to mile ratio, and it's dropping me in another busy zone in my marketplace. This one, except all day. So check out this example of actually multi-apping. This is what you're going to have here, especially if you're busy here. So at the same time, I got this order, $12.64, 2.3 miles, just 13 minutes to complete. on Uber Eats. So we can see here, I'm just going to cycle between both offers. These are, simultaneous offers here, and I'm going to select the best one for me. For me, I want this cash flow. Again, just 3.7 miles on Grubhub. Okay, so we finished that stacked order, and now we're sitting in the ending destination. It's the south side here in Pittsburgh. So we have that big event, right, that's generating orders, that Steelers game. So imagine, what do you think the Uber Eats app is looking like now? Well, here you go. It's still super busy. Again, this is further evidence that I know this shift I can pick and choose. This is real-time bonuses. Now, here's kind of the frustrating thing. It's kind of a pain when you finish in a zone in your marketplace. You know it's going to be busy. You know there's a lot of events going on, what have you. And I'm in the one cooler area. So check it out. There's an $11 bonus. There's an $8.50, even $7, but I ended in the $1.25 bonus zone. So here is the Uber Eats specific strategy. I feel like this is more of an advanced strategy, and it absolutely carries more risk. So lean in for this, pay attention to this. So looking back on our map here, I ended, in a cooler zone. I want some higher bonus pay. So what can you do? Well, you might be able to drive into those higher bonus zones. So yeah, driving into the higher bonus zones. We can see it right here. I knew, okay, well, it's just going to take maybe 4 minutes to get into these higher pay zones. So now my 125 bonus on my next order turns into $4.75, shown here. Now, it carries some risk, let me tell you. And here, again, here's the risk that I talked about, that since Uber Eats, these dynamic bonuses are changing in real time, you could have this happen. It just cools off, right? And let me know in the comments if you agree with this, but I feel like, the one time when you actually go to try to chase some of this bonus pay, that's when it seems to disappear. But I do feel like if you really know your marketplace, you'll know, okay, that's okay. If it cools down, I know it's going to be busy enough. I can wait just a few minutes and it should heat up. So our next order request from Yukiyama here, now on a Grubhub, continuing that really strong payout, the really strong cash flows, $14.49. I feel like if there is a hot app, usually it is Grubhub, that's, in my opinion, I feel like sometimes Uber Eats or DoorDash, they just can't keep up. For whatever reason, this was my next order here, 1303. It's a stacked order, so it's 2 or more assignments for one driver, 3.4 miles. It's not like all bad, but I mean, what, $6.50 basically per drop off? We know we can do better there, decline. And besides, I'm already on an assignment from Grubhub, so I got this add-on order here, $8.37, just 1.1 miles. That's a solid add-on. So let's do it again, right? Finishing those 2 orders on Grubhub. Is it still busy on Uber Eats? So finishing location, of course, in the cooler zone, right? $1.50 bonus. But that's okay. I mean, I know that area of my marketplace, it just isn't as hot as central, let's say the Oakland, the Shadyside areas that you're seeing as some of those darker red zones. So folks, it really does pay to know your marketplace. Do the research so you'll know, okay, yeah, I anticipate that this ending destination, it's okay, but it's not, as hot as other zones. And let's finish up with this one with Chick and Grill, $12.35, 3.2 miles. So to summarize, I'm seeing more and more trends of, Grubhub being a hot app for cash flow, for single orders there. And then we also need to pay attention for big events, busy weekends, what have you, is if you're on Uber Eats with really the only changing dynamic bonuses is you might be able to chase some of that sometimes, as long as you're not driving too far. So going through what seems like a pretty busy shift together, let's go over the numbers. So this shift here in Pittsburgh was from 1:15 p.m. until 3:30 p.m. Total gross revenue was $58.99. That is a strong gross revenue per hour, $26.22. And of course, Our goal this year is to earn at least $25 per hour. During this shift, I completed 5 deliveries, did receive 5 tips as well. Now, here's another big takeaway. I am seeing the high payouts on Grubhub, and in my opinion, it is in part because of this. It's higher tips. And I mean, comment down below, but statistically, from what I've seen month after month, my driving, my brother Matt's driving here in Pittsburgh, is statistically, I have seen higher tips from Grubhub customers. During this shift, I drove 15.5 business miles, which equals a payout per mile, very strong there, $3.81. And I get a tax deduction of $8.68. So if you did get value in this video, definitely drop me a like. And you can also click or tap screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.